Hi, welcome to my documentary about the furry community on VRchat. I'm Cyrus and welcome to my first video that I'm posting on this channel. I hope y'all enjoy the video and well, we're gonna hop right into some of just the wildest stuff that happens in some of these public servers. Hope y'all enjoy.
A lot of shit, hey, but I did come here to harass people. I never denied the fact. I never denied it. Because one thing about me is I might be an asshole, but I'm an honest asshole, bro. But the only reason I'm harassing them is because they have no reason to live. You heard it. You've seen it for yourself.
Get bored real quick.
Yeah, you're kind of people.
Yawn.
Okay. Be quiet. Yeah, I know you're not the one. You know the secret code.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you
I'm
gonna
gonna
do?
get real angry.
Yeah, do something. Do something. Do
I
something.
really find these arguments on the
Stop sexually
server.
harassing me, bro. Stop. Stop.
I love these arguments.
I was trying to get him to fall off.
How long have you been a furry, bro?
For a good while now, I guess.
So you
guys are pretty cool, bro. For a good while. How long is a good while?
I'd say for man,
Since the dawn of time,
2 or 3 years, I guess.
like when I mama, because that's how old she is.
That's your old. Shut the. What the hell's wrong with you? Think you can talk
At least I don't sound like I dropped out of my mama yesterday.
Okay, I might be a squeaker, but you're still a.
Whoa there, buddy. Well, we're definitely off to a great start. You can obviously see like the amount of arguments, just some of the wild things that they say, uninstigated, like pressured. These are just things that like they aren't scripted. These are instant arguments that just happen as you go along. Let's get right back into it.
Yeah, I never want to be like you when I grow up. At all.
Okay, how about that's enough of that. Let's actually just get into the interviews. How about that?
I want to have a
Ready?
little conversation.
I'd sound like
Don't even lie, yeah. Don't
212,
lie,
bro.
don't.
Oh wait, I'm sitting.
So, for a group that is,
212.
oop,
212 is.
god damn, there's a big ass fucking head in my way. Holy fuck.
plus chaos.
Okay,
You like that?
come here for a moment. Come here for a moment.
Avatar.
Come here for a moment.
Turn on my avatar.
No, I'm not turning it on.
Shouldn't
So,
turn on my avatar.
for a community that is so full of people
look at my stinger.
with so many different, like, full of the transgender, the
like that?
the alphabet community.
Open your mouth.
That is the, like,
You can
it's so,
obviously see just how chaotic some of these servers are. Just like everything that's constantly happening, they're so full. They're not just full of freaks, they're full of like, they pull all of these interesting people together, and it's definitely an interesting experience.
interesting that when we have all these different groups, nationalities, races, genders, everything that come together over their one love for things, this inside of this group as well, it can be so homophobic. There's pedophiles, zoophiles, like there is so much that like absolutely is just horrendous in this group as well. Can you give me a little bit of insight into like how horrendous this community can be, but like even with like its standing as a very snowflake community.
I think it all comes down throughout the years from the buildup of the reputation this community has come to. So, like you said, pedophiles, zoophiles, and homophobes, racists. It all comes together, and it just proceeds to keep on going and going. It just keeps getting worse and worse, or better and better. There's never really it's gonna get better or it's gonna get worse answer. It's balanced, but it's unbalanced. If that makes sense.
Do you think the community deserves the hate that it gets because of the normal people in society, the people that don't like, people that are like vanilla in what they like sexually, like just normal vanilla flavored people, if you understand what I mean. Like
Interesting.
with all of the weird kinks that are shown off publicly, even at like other events, all the weird things that happen in this community. Do you think the hate for like that has spread to the entire thing is weird? Like, do you think that it is deserved?
What video?
It's complicated. I think there's some people who are just trying to give a better
How many views?
picture to the community, and just some people who have other approaches towards the community. Like they have their own thing going on because it's their own cup of tea, and other people just
Well, I'm sure I'll be in the
don't want it
section
that way. They just don't want that. And there's really no fixing to it. It's just gonna keep getting worse or better in the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
See, I have to go.
I definitely understand your points of view. It is definitely like the community does have certain aspects that like even I, who like I'm generally, there's very specific things that I will not tolerate. But like even like with me, there are certain things in this community that I just, they overstep. But it's, I also think that people being terrible, they are also looked down upon in this community. Don't you think? Like even like within the community like itself, like people in the community look down on the community itself, even if they are a part of it. Don't you think?
Once you're in the community, you are automatically like recognized as what that person will look the community as, and they'll look at you the same way that they think the community is. Not because of who you are or what you are or anything. If you're in the community, you're just going to be classified as what they think it is.
So as you can see, even coming from him, there's not a lot that you can do to change certain people's perspectives, even on a community that is, in most parts, normal. That basically they like art and other things, but it is just amplified in this game to like a persona that they can personify, and there's not really much that you can do about that.
I don't think this is part of this community. I don't think that's what this is. I don't.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
I am not. No, thank you.
You want my lollipop? You want it? How about my top hat? You want my top hat?
No, thank you.
Move, you fucking freak! Stop bothering me.
Boom! Caves. Interesting place. People usually congregate here. We have 2 people over there. Very interesting. Hello there. Okay.
I forgot how I met you.
No clue. Okay. So, let's continue that question. That questionnaire. Please do not hit me with that or whatever that is. Okay. Do you think that we need to educate you're a more average person to like what a furry really is, like because most people that I come across think of them as like zoophiles, people like that, you know, like that is like your common consensus of like your average 10-year-old, you know, your average 10-year-old is you dogs. So do you think we need videos like this to help educate people, or at least like no, your opinion it is no, not at all. Do you think,
like I said in the beginning, you know, people will just go based on what they've seen or what they've heard of the community, and then they'll automatically look at you as one, even though you are different from the people who've actually impacted the community in a bad way.
So you think that nothing can change these people's minds, like even like a deep, in-depth like investigation into them, like going into like the like infamous like pedos of VRchat, like even like going like actually into like these specific people and how the community has reacted to them and like been an overarching, you think that there's nothing that can help these people's views?
Either we go back in time or a miracle happens, but it's just a cycle, you know. It not even a cycle, it's just a proceeding cycle. It's gonna stay that way until, you know, something changes, which I doubt anything would change, because there's a group of people making it look negative and there's a group of people making it look positive. But, you know, I mean, I'm not a professional furry or anything. I don't got no furry person or none of that. I'm just here.
And it's probably a good time to head on to the next interview.
Yeah.
Who's
High five.
no one talking?
High five.
He's not talking no more.
So,
Fist bump. Boom.
the amount of
Hey, I don't
mental
like furries,
illness
but since you
and
made that,
actual
you know,
things wrong
good
with this
job.
community,
Good job.
like what is your perspective and like on just this community and its
Come here, give me a hug.
weirdness?
I think it has fun times and it's mostly cringe. A lot of, well, I guess no straight people, but straight people.
Nothing you have said has been fucking funny.
What do you
doing
okay?
is
What do you mean
getting
by
big
that?
ass
What do you mean by no straight people?
Well, it can be like this. There's a majority of people who are gay in the community, but the majority that is straight get kind of, I guess, grouped up with the people who are gay.
Hey yo.
So you're saying that the majority of people are like grouped in with the overwhelming majority of the LGBTQ community.
Jerry Seinfeld really fell off.
Yes, because they are a part of it.
What do you
They
mean
get
by
grouped
that?
up with it.
Like, are you saying that even if they are
It's hard to-
straight, they're still part of that community
No,
just
no.
because they're
They
part
get
of this one?
seen as gay.
Oh, so okay, so everyone in this community is
People think
seen
they
as
are, but
gay.
yeah, they aren't.
But okay, you're definitely right with that. No, okay, I'm interviewing these people, just trying to get
I was
to know more
interviewing
about
too.
it. Hey, let's go.
This is my friend.
I'll interview you after. I'm gonna see some of your perspectives on them. How about that? Does that sound good?
And
Other way around. Look, I think you...
I'd say I don't know a lot about the community. I'm not even a part of it because I don't want to be.
I'm uncomfortable.
I'd rather not. Because I've heard a lot of stuff about it that's bad, most and good stuff, but the bad stuff makes me don't want to know more about it. I don't want to go down deep into details about it, so I don't, you know, ignorance is bliss. So thank God for that one.
Yeah, you're definitely right on that front. Because the amount of things just absolutely horrid with this community, the amount of like public like incel ship like in itself, the amount of like disgusting things that happen in real life in this community, in this game on this community, and like all of, like the groups that they form in this community, the amount of like pedophilia is one of like the greatest like things that is wrong with this community, because
that's kind of why I want to get on VR at all once a week.
Okay, well, VR itself brings pedophilia just so much. Like it brings a lot because of the amount of like grooming. Because it brings like so many people together, you know, and it gives you like an almost like real sense of like.
And this game is not about a lot of sex jokes and stuff. The pedophiles are much more to game with.
Yeah, they have
a lot
like
easier
a lot.
if people think it's jokes.
I know. Okay, so people don't. It's still a game in the end. It's just, but it's a game where it's entirely built on speaking to other people. It's a game entirely built on talking to people, getting to know other people. It is like it's a social game in its entirety. It's like being on social media,
Yes,
but you're talking to these people face to face, and it does help people get over social anxiety and things like that. But then it also brings like tremendous amounts of hate, tremendous amounts of just like you've seen Nazis, you've seen KKKs. You've seen all these things in this game, that, especially in this world.
Yeah, many people. Some people can be part of it. Some people can't. They may just use the avatars because, well, they want to get rid of the people they don't like. Make them afraid,
but
or
the amount,
like
the amount of just tragedy in this game, it's really interesting.
Oh yeah,
and then you got things like that. We have things like that, which are
Yeah, those are the fucking.
oh, that's just fun.
Interesting thing. Well, thank you for your thoughts.
But wait, you might just be asking, who was that guy in the beginning of the video? Why was he asking about interviewing people, and what is with all of these absurd, what is he talking about? Well, here's the interview with just that guy.
So,
oh yeah,
some of your so what are your opinions on the mental illness and the things, some of the things that are wrong with this community in the game?
The furry community?
Yeah, furry community. This
I'm
community.
not gonna lie, bro.
Yes, that's what it's
I'm gonna say it simply like this. And you know, I have a brain, so I'm not just gonna only get my side out there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make sure that everybody gets their word out. But I think there's a lot of pedophiles in this community, bro. They really be touching little kids. Like
they
that's
do.
just
Okay.
actually crazy.
So
and then some people, and then bro, even the 17, 13 shit, bro. Like you niggas really be pedophiles, bro, and it's really crazy. All right, the gay thing, at the end of the day, bro, someone else being gay has nothing to do with me. At the end of the day, they rock out, I rock out, we chillin'. So I'm not even gonna bring that up, but there is a lot of gay people in this community too. And I'm not gonna lie.
It's up to the, like, almost the 80% of this community is part of that community.
I came out here, I seen Furry came out, hang out, I was high, bro, sparked the blunt, and I was like, let's just go be in that VR chat, man. If I'm gonna be 100% honest.
A lot of people do that.
A lot of another thing with this community. Other than the pedophilia, it's weird. Only a little bit though. Like, don't get me wrong. There's the people that just chill, and the people who are into the furry community for the art. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like for the art, like the furry. I feel like it was taken over by sexuality agendas and pedophilia. That's what I really feel like. Cause I'm pretty positive it first started out as like a art, wasn't it?
So yeah, it's I can't speak. Anthropomorphic, like creatures. So yeah, anthropomorphic. So like a dog that can walk on two legs. So basically think of like Disney. Think of like what's up? The Fox and no, not it's fucking Robin Hood. Disney's Robin Hood.
Yeah.
That you have to think of that. That's basically what it is. It's just anthropomorphic creatures. So like a dog that can walk on two legs, a fox that can walk on two legs. That is a furry. That's what you can classify as a furry. And then people will draw those, and they like the art. And in this game, they basically you can make art and you can look like that art. So that's
in the full body,
in the
so you
simplest
can be the art too, in a way.
Exactly. It is the simplest form. That is what a furry is.
Alright, yeah, I get it. But yeah, there's nothing really wrong with the furry community except for the pedophilia. I'm not gonna say. Yeah, no, that's homophobic. I'm not gonna say the gays.
That's a problem.
Not doing
a lot of times. That's a separate problem.
But this is like it's a very big community, and that brings like a bigger like problems to it because of how many people like it does make people feel like accepted. It does like, and it brings a lot of like children that have like problems with like their like social lives and stuff like that, and it brings those, and then people take advantage of it. And that is definitely one of the bigger problems with a bigger community that has an overarching like bubble of being nice and inclusive, you know?
It burned the shit out of me.
I get it. It's just like, yeah, I understand what you're saying. It's such a big community and everything, and it's like, no matter what it is, anything, whenever it's a big group or something, there's always bad people and people who utilize it for the wrong reason. Especially since younger children are more impressionable and stuff. You know, like, say a young child would be more I don't know the word, but you get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? On a furry. And there might be predators on here that take advantage of that. And that's also a really big part of it. Yeah.
So I actually have like a lot of names of people that like are like pedophiles on this game, and they're okay. So there are a couple that are trans, there are a couple that are gay, there are a couple, but that doesn't have to do. The overarching thing is that they're all furries. They are all in here, like, and they prey on minors. They prey on the like the ability of them wanting attention from people that are older than them, because maybe they don't get the attention that they like that from people like their parents, so they want like the praise and like the affection from people that are older than them, and then they begin to take advantage of them in those certain areas, because that's just how that works. Because minors are susceptible to older people preying on them just because of how their mind works. And that creates mental illnesses, that creates like more problems later on in life. Like that can like absolutely destroy people's lives, and that all starts from when they're a young age, and that requires therapy to help. And that is all because they wanted to feel, but it's
yeah, I get it. I feel like we're on the same page.
Yeah, on the same page. But then you get let me just turn this camera around. You get dumbass shit like this motherfucker. What the fuck? Goofy ass fucking shoes. Look at this dude. Like
his nose.
We got a fucking skeleton just chilling here. We got Overwatch. We got fucking Gojo furries in the server. Like, we get all kinds of other weirdos. We get all the weirdos that congregate together, and they just a bunch of fucking weirdos. You know, a bunch of fucking weirdos.
Guy who interviews people.
Come on, man.
Yeah, like me. Everyone that fucking watches me, you're all fucking weirdos. Just tell me that.
Yeah, they know. You watch us. You watch us. That's why you're weird.
What do you mean us?
Wait, doesn't that make them creeps?
What do you mean us? You're not us. This is not us. This is not us.
It's gotta be.
What do you mean it's gonna be? Get the fuck out of here.
Let's get funky together.
Don't mind her. Come here, you're next.
Oh.
Funky together. Let's get funky together.
My legs. I can't get up. I can't get up.
Oh, no. Well, I've definitely dragged this video on for a good while. Thank y'all for tuning in, sticking with it, and like watching through the entire video. I really thank you for watching the first video that I've made. don't really expect many, but thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you next time. See you guys.